Hello, welcome to Foot Manager 2017. We're here for another Wonderkid video because it's been a few days. Today we'll be looking at, once I put his name in, Moise Kean, the greatest regen to ever live. 16 years old at the start of the game, about 250k on 220k wages. He can play up front and right and left wing. Left wing's his preferred position. He plays as an inside forward. His stats are, well, he's only 16, so his stats are actually decent. So like his first touch, his heading, his technique are all decent. His technicals aren't dreadful for a winger. They are really 7 crossing, but 16 years old that can only improve. Great hair as well on him. Italian, but also I believe so there Ivorian as well. He's declared for Italy though. There you go. He can speak Italian and French and basic Afrikaans. There you go. There's his middle name. Dubbed the next Cristiano Vieri. Balotelli's his idol. You might want a different idol. Oops, I've gone off him now. So yeah, we're going to look how Moise Kean develops, see if he does actually play left wing or striker for whoever he plays for, and see how his stats get on, see how he gets on for Italy. And yeah, just as another point, he plays inside forward and is right-footed, so that's ideal. So yeah, we're back after after 2 seasons. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. So we're back, it's 2018. Let's have a look how Moise Kean is doing. So he still hasn't come up. My Gomez comes up before him. So Moise Kean, he's in the Juve under 20s. See his stats have improved. His crossing, as I pointed out before, has actually gone up. So now he's become more of a winger. His physicals are developing. His technicals are definitely coming along. You can see his first touch, heading, and technique have all improved. He appears to have been on loan last season. Wait, so which is his first season? Okay, this is difficult because his first season he wasn't on loan. He only played 3 games for Juve. Don't know about what he played for the 20s though. 3 goals and a 6.6. Then in the most recent season, he went on to Palmero in Serie A, played 38 games, got 11 goals, 3 assists, 1 play match, but played a 6.58. With 11 goals, that's a bit interesting. So the 2017-18 season, actually Palmero went down then. 2017-18. No, they came 16th though. So they then got 11 goals and they got 33 goals, so he got 11 of them. I feel like rating's a bit. Unless he had like a couple of really good games where he got like hat-tricks or something. We'll have a look how his achievements are doing anyway. So, we'll come down to here. So, these count for some reason for him. So, he got a senior debut in Serie A in 2016. Broke the record for youngest player. They won the Super Cup. He got his first senior goal in 2017 in the Italian Cup. And then he was named the seasonal best 11. Not really sure how. And then they won the Italian Super Cup. And at Palmero, he got his first senior goal in Serie A and was named in their seasonal best 11. So, he's getting games out on loan. Just his ratings need to improve. So we'll go through to 2020 and hope that his ratings have improved. Right, so in 2020, let's have a look at Moise Kean, see if he broke into Juve's first team. Okay, maybe not. So he's not at Juve at all. Okay, stats have really improved. I'm not tracking any of his stats because, well, it's a little bit difficult. I just need to change the colour of the stats, so I'll just quickly do that. Right, change colour of the stats, so then you've got yellow ones. It just looks nicer with yellow and blue. So, you can see that his stats have definitely come along, and I'm not tracking his stats because it's a little bit tedious. But as we can see, he is no longer at Juve. He's at Benfica, but we'll cover that in a second. He got 20 years old, he got 16 caps for Italy and 3 goals. Let's look at how these 2 years have gone. So, that loan at Palmero, he moved for 30.5 million out to Benfica. Where in his first season, he played 20 games, got 13 goals, 3 assists, 3 play matches, and 7.24. And this most recent season, he played 34 games. Got 27 goals, 5 assists, 6 play matches, and 7.46 average rating. So this move to Benfica's done him well. Done him very well. 27 goals in 34 games is incredible. Because you can see from here, he's played 54 games for Benfica and got 40 goals. Which is, that's pretty impressive. Let's have a look how his achievements are going then at Benfica. Right. So, yep, he broke the Italian transfer record, 20 million. Became Benfica's record signing. Then they won the Portuguese league, got into the overall best 11, seasonal best 11, won the Super Tacker, which is I assume is the equivalent to the Let me just jump back. Yeah, the equivalent. Current Community Shield, that's what it is. Or the Charity Shield, whatever it is now. Anyway, so then he broke the record for fastest goal in the Portuguese league. Let's see if he's still got that record. Gotta find it though. It's gonna be down here, isn't it? Fastest goal, 10 seconds. That's pretty quick. And then he broke the record fastest goal for the team as well. Then they won the Portuguese League Cup. Sorry, broke the record for League Cup goals in a season. See if he's still got that record. Goals in a season, 5. Interesting. And then breaking a lot of records. Broke records for most Portuguese league goals in a season, which has in a match. Sorry, he got 4 against Estoril. And he broke the record for Benfica goal scorer with 34 goals in one season. He's breaking a lot of records here. 38 in one season, sorry. Jesus Christ, he's gone for it, hasn't he? Then they won the Taça de Portugal, which I assume is like the FA Cup. And then there's a season of best 11 for him. So he's definitely doing well at Benfica. He's a key player. I'm assuming they're playing him up front. Yeah, but oh my god. They just thought, you know what, we're going to have every good youth we possibly can get. Rajkovic, Zeka, Maya, Zivkovic, Z Gomez, whatever, and Moise Kean. Interesting. So he's doing well at Benfica, and he's breaking quite a lot of records for him. And he's obviously doing well, so I do want him to move to a bigger team, though. We're just going to quickly look at what Italy are doing as well, because you can win league constantly at Benfica. I can't remember what they're called then, but you're probably not going to Champions League. So Italy, they've qualified for the Euros. They lost. That's an interesting way of getting through the group stage of the World Cup, by drawing all your games, and then they lost out to England in the second round. That group must have been awful. Germany won it. I'm intrigued though to know what happened. So let's just have a look for Italy's group. So it's this one, right? So yeah, the other teams drew all their games but lost to They lost to each other. That's a really odd group. Oh, actually, I don't know if they lost to each other. I can't tell. It's an interesting way for a World Cup to go, but then obviously Germany have won it. So yeah, we're going to go through to 2022 and see how Moise Kean's doing then. Right, so in 2022, let's have a look at Moise Kean and see if he's continued his incredible okays. The Bayern now. That's interesting. He's valued at 50 million, 130k. 34 caps now for Italy, age of 22. Stats are absolutely incredible. Good physicals. If his pace just got by one, look a lot nicer. But really good physicals. He's decently strong as well. Mentals are looking good, and technicals are also looking good. So let's just let's see what happened. So after that incredible season, he moved out to Bayern straight away for 34 million. Played 18 games, got 4 goals, 3 assists, and a 6.8 average rating. His second season, played 21 games, got 4 goals, 4 assists, and 7.09 average rating. So we got that big European move that I wanted him to get. Not going out to China or anything, but not playing a lot for Bayern. But obviously, when you're Bayern, you're going to win quite a lot. So they came runners-up in the European Super Cup, won the German Cup, came third in the Club World Cup. The last 2 Club World Cups have been won by, or Club World Championship, have been won by Brazilian teams. Which is interesting. What happened to Bayern? What happened to them then? So the final was they came third, but they came second. Okay, not going to question it. So then they won, oh god, they won the German Cup, won the Champions League. They won it 3 years on bounce. Then they got into season of best 11. They became runners-up in German Cup, won the European Super Cup. Ah, that's why. The ones where they came runner-up was this one, where they managed to they came third because they beat them. Right, they came second this year where Then they won the German first division with Moise Kean. and he got in their seasonal best 11 again. So I want to look at his trophies because he seems to have done quite well. Yeah, he got 11 trophies. He's done decently. Got 11 trophies at 3 different clubs, which is pretty impressive actually. So he's doing well. Italy, we're gonna have to have a look how they're doing as well. Let's have a look. So we're doing for 2 years. So we're doing this year, where the World Cup is still currently going on. They're into the second round. They won all their games. They haven't actually conceded yet. They'll play Portugal, and that's their last season, which was the qualifiers. International League, I don't understand the International League, so ignore it. But yeah, that's the last season we looked at, where they got to the European Championship quarter-final and lost out to Russia, who didn't go on away. Portugal did. So let's just jump back. Semis, Russia lost to Belgium, right. Portugal beat Belgium in the final. It's at Wembley, was where the final was played. Because you know the weird thing where they're all played in bloody different countries, which is absolutely ridiculous and phenomenally annoying. You only get to watch one game. Don't understand it, but whatever they think's best. They're wrong, but still. Anyway, so let's go through to 2024 and have a look how Moise Kean's doing. So we're in 2024. Moise Kean was at Bayern when we last saw him. Still at Bayern currently. His stats are incredible. He's nearly got 20 heading, which is odd. I know I said he can play as a winger primarily, but he seems to be playing as a striker for most people. Valued at 53 million now, 135k a week, and 51 caps for Italy at the age of 24. We do need to look how Italy did in the World Cup. We'll get back to that in a second. To Bayern, so let's have a look. So this is their season. They beat Mexico, as we saw, but the game they lost the quarterfinal to Portugal. Portugal are third in the world. So they may have gone on and won this. No, Holland did. Shame, and then they at the European qualifiers, which it looks like they probably went. Yeah, they did because they lost in the second round to Belgium. They beat Portugal in their group stage of that, which is a little bit annoying. And then they've got the World Cup qualifiers, so they're not really doing. They're doing all right, Italy, but we'll go back to Moise Kean. So 2 seasons at Bayern. First season, well, first season of this bit, played 21 games, got 9 goals, 1 assist, and a 7.19. Then in the second season, he played 27 games, 10 goals, 4 assists, 2 play matches, and 7.58 average rating. So he's done a lot better. So we're going to look at every trophy after 2022. So after this one, right. So runners up in the German Cup, won the league, runners up in the German Super Cup, won the league, won the German Cup, inducted to overall best 11 and seasonal best 11. Then they won the German Super Cup, the German League, and then the German Cup, and named his seasonal best 11. What's their overall best 11 then? So he's out on their left wing for their thing. Lewandowski, he's still there. He's 35 years old. Still banging them in as well. I get intrigued by the players that Serge Gnabry moved there in real life recently. Now he's 38 years old. Is he still playing? Not as much. I'm gonna say. Anyway, so yeah, Moise Kean's doing very, very well for himself. So we have 2 more seasons to look at him, which will be the 2025 season, 2026. So we'll get into those now. So we're in 2026. Moise Kean, how are you doing? You are not at Bayern anymore. You're at PSG with incredible stats, and you've obviously only just gone there. But you're valued at 58 million on a 375k a week. 26 years old and 68 caps for Italy. Let's have a look. Well, anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So his last season at Bayern, sorry, played 28 games, got 13 goals, 13 assists, and played a 7.69 average rating. And then he moved to PSG for 110 million. Okay, and they played him 15 times. But in those 15 games, he got 7 goals, no assists, no play match, and played a 7.26 average rating. 100. He's moved in total of his career for 185 million. Mental. So his last season at Bayern. Yeah, I can imagine that's a record departure. So we saw their treble. So in 2024, they won the German Super Cup. He was named in the World Team of the Year also in 2024. Then they won the Champions League, sorry, in 2025. Named the Dream Team for that. Then got season of best 11. Then was Bayern's record sale to PSG for 110 million. When at PSG, he became the most expensive German player, which means he's from a German team. Broke the German club record sale. Broke the German transfer record sale. Became PSG's record signing. And then he runners up in the Trophy de Champions. I love it when it goes French League. They won Ligue 1. They won the French Cup. Became runners up in the Champions League. Really interesting if they lost to Bayern, which they it doesn't look as if they did. No, they lost to Barcelona on penalties, which is very unfortunate. Did Moise Kean play a part in this? Yes, because he missed one of his penalties. The pain. He got an assist for their goal as well. Barcelona man sent off. PSG probably should have won this. Alas, they didn't, and he couldn't improve his trophy cabinet. But on about his trophy cabinet, let's have a look. Thank you. He's won 20 trophies. Moise Kean is truly one of world football's global superstars. It tells you all you need to know, really. Just have a look at his stats. Heading's dropped off a little bit, but yeah, what are you going to do about it? His mentals for a 26-year-old are incredible. His physicals are really good. His technicals are incredible as well for a striker or a winger. 17 finishing, 17 dribbling, 17 first touch. 6 foot, got 15 strength, got pace, can run. He's just pretty incredible. So this has been Moise Kean. If you've got the money, sign him. Might cost you a lot of money, but he's worth signing. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you for the next Wonderkid. Or maybe I'll see you for something else. Not really sure yet.